Today we'll be reacting to Faouzia performing R.I.P. Love. It's a stripped version with just a pianist at her Amazon Music Breakthrough show, I think it's called. But before we start, this is a reaction video. It's a commentary video, so I'm gonna pause and provide some commentary along the way, but I'll of course link the full performance below so that you can check it out without me disturbing you. But you clicked reaction, so here we are.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh no, think I did it again.
Oh, already super nice. Just I love it when she sings on her semi-consonants, I guess, when n and you know. I love it when she sings on those. Do you guys know who the pianist is? Because I don't know, but is it the same guy who played the stripped concert? Because I've done a reaction from that, but yeah, let me know.
Oh no, think I did it again.
Yes.
And it kills me to see you like this, like this.
That distinct vibrato.
Should've known from the moment we met. I'd rip your heart right out of your chest, yeah.
I love her. She's got such a distinct tone. And what I also like about her is her diction. I can always make out the words when she sings, you know? Not that that's a sort of, doesn't have to be a requirement for me, you know, I love a mumble singer too, but her diction is always super clear. And I think it adds to her lyrics. She's got very powerful lyrics, and I think just that clear diction sort of just emphasizes it.
The moment we met, I'd rip your heart right out of your chest, yeah. Swore I learned from the last time. Dressed in black, I guess I lied. Warned you, God knows that I tried.
I love it when she goes up in her head voice there. And what I also like about it is, you know, because sometimes the head voice, it can sound very angelic if the tone is sort of too rounded or too operatic sounding with the vibrato and all that from the very start of the note. But she doesn't do that. She holds off on the vibrato, and that's more, you know, pop more so than classical. So even though she uses her head voice, she uses it in a pop manner, if that makes sense.
Warned you, God knows that I tried. I told you, I told you. Man down, no another one down for me. Said you died for love, but I never loved you, sorry.
Love that when she goes from her chest voice to her head voice so swiftly, like loved, chest, you, head. Loved you. She is very good at the vocal flip. You know I love a good vocal flip, and she masters that really well. If you're new here and you don't know what that means, it's when you go from your chest to your head voice really rapidly, like that. There's a flip, almost like in yodeling, you know? And it can be on the same note or between two different notes. She varies it. She's got stealth vocal control, this one, you know? And also just keep in mind that this is live. Have you heard her be off on a note? I don't think so. I haven't noticed, at least yet, you know? She's so on pitch.
Never loved you, sorry.
Yes.
So long you're gone, it hurts to see.
That natural vibrato.
Said you died for us, so now R.I.P. love.
Yes. So that or what it was, that the lole thing, it reminds me of in Norway we have we have a people called the Sami, and they have a music or a vocal music style called yoik. And what she does reminds me of that. And I'm guessing this is her Moroccan folk music inspiration, you know, because she's half Moroccan, or both her parents are from there, but she lives in Canada. By the way, I'm going to Morocco soon for a gig. Yay. But yeah, back to my folk music thing. I think it's cool that you can find elements that are similar to each other in different groups of people around the world, you know? There are elements to folk music that sort of, yeah, are similar. And I think that's cool. One more thing that I forgot to say is just listen how trilly that is, how natural it comes, how healthy it sounds. You know, there's no forcing those trills and the little, I would say runs, but it's more like little riffs, you know, little patterns that repeat. Just listen to how easy she trills on that. She's just got this vocal control that I really like. And I love her tone because it's so distinct. It's so her, you know, that nice, rounded, dark colored, like.
When I lay in my bed at night, I remember the way that you cried, but I
yes
can't go
control.
back. No, I know it's too late.
Yes.
And it haunts me every day. Oh no, swore I learned from.
Just have to comment on that day, what she did there when she went from a lower note to a higher note on the same word. Or was it? I'm sorry. But yeah, she went from the lower note to the higher note there. And I want you to notice her mouth position when she does that. Going from there to wider. And when you widen up, you allow for those higher frequencies to sort of shine through, if that makes sense. You know, it's like if you have an EQ, I don't know if that's a good image for you, but if you're into, like, if you know a little bit of sound engineering and stuff, like an EQ, it will open up those, if you open up those lighter frequencies, that's sort of what you do with your mouth. You allow, when you go a little bit wider, you allow those higher frequencies to help you with that belt, you know? And also the head tilt. And I love how live, you know, this is completely live. Because sometimes when you see these, during the pandemic, there were a lot of live shows. A lot of artists were doing live things, but they were clearly pre-recorded, a lot of them. And this is clearly not. Yeah, let's look at her mouth position on that word, like I said. There. You can see her mouth widening more. And she does a little head tilt to allow her vocal tract. Do you say that in English? But to elongate that and allow the belt to sort of shine. So that's all a part of going to that higher note. And another thing is that she also used a little vocal break, a little flip, if you will, but she used an H to sort of, because the H helps you get that cry. So it helps you get that tone, set that note, set that direction, you know? So that's a really good tool to have.
And it haunts me every day. Oh no, swore I learned from the last time. I'm dressed in black, I guess I lied.
Listen. Yes.
Warned you, God knows that I tried. I told you no.
There too. No. Or something. She switches so swiftly between her head and her chest voice, but she does it with the clear like break every time. So what I know she can also do is transition smoothly between her chest voice and her head voice and go into that mix, you know, she mixes perfectly too. But here in this song, she uses way more like the contrast between the chest and the head voice. And I feel like that's very much on purpose, you know, because we know that she can also do the smooth transitions, but with the dynamics of this song and with the dynamics in the melody, and I don't mean volume wise, but I mean like the movement of the melody, the contrasts there, I think it makes sense. And I think it's cool to have those pure contrasts and not do too much of the mix in this, you know?
Knows that I tried. I told you no. No, man down, no another one down for me.
Love this.
Said you died for love, but I never loved you. Sorry, so long you're gone.
What I also love about her is listen to that power in her voice, like how it's very powerful, even though she's just sitting down and chilling, you know, and she doesn't force it. It's the way she shapes everything to get that nice rounded tone, and it's effortless, you know. She doesn't have to, you know, force it. It's da, 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 da. It comes naturally to her. It's really, really nice.
Said you died for love, but I never loved you. Sorry, so long you're gone. It hurts to
Yes.
see.
She knows her
Died for
scales.
us, so now R.I.P. love. Lo-de, 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 lo-de. Lo-de, 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 lo-de.
What is also interesting is listen to how she uses the vibrato to be a part of her little trills, little melisma, little runs, you know? But she has this vibrato, this trilly vibrato that she uses to sort of shape the start of the run even. And I think that's really cool. I love it when singers do that. Yes. That was amazing. When she went higher there too, she's still so agile up there. Like when she can move everywhere in her register, and it's just agile, it's trilly, it's like natural, beautiful, like, and when I say natural, I mean just not forced, you know? And there's nothing wrong with some parts being forced. That can even, you know, sound, you can use it as an effect, you know, for the emotion and all that. But she's just chilling, you know, and still makes it sound dramatic. And it's because of those contrasts that I mentioned between her head and her chest voice. What a singer. She's got such control. I love Faouzia, and I can't wait to go to her. I have been there once before in Morocco, but that was just for a little day trip. Now I'll stay for 2 nights and I'll do a gig. So that will be really, really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for recommending this. Let me know in the comments if you want me to react to any of the other performances from this Amazon Music show. And I will gladly do it. I love Faouzia, you know. Leave a broken heart emoji in the comments because R.I.P. love, you know. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. And like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Now